Uh, all right, shalom, shalom. We want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakak Badash.
Double honor to the apostles and the bishop elders, a great millstone for teaching this word of truth, sincerity, and for ruling well. Salutations to our fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And we got a special guest today. First and foremost, I honor Brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii. We got
the brother Barack Allah from GMS Los Angeles Camp, GMS Inland Empire, GMS Ancient of Days, all of the above. We out here, man.
God, we got the big, beautiful brother, the big, beautiful elder, bro. He's a beautiful brother, brother in arms, in the military, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Both of us served in the military, so me and his brother, we talk frequently, a lot, actually, all the time. I call his brother, he calls his back. Yeah. Today we got an opportunity to chop it up. I hit the Zaquan up yesterday, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai hit me up again today. And we were talking and building on our experience in the military, because you got that this guy, I think he's the Secretary of War.
Yeah,
he was the Secretary of Defense. Now it's the Secretary of War. Pete Hegseth. He had spoken about changes that he wants to make to the military. And when me and Zaquan, when we served in the military, we served in the military under the Bush administration, and I believe
Bush Jr.
Yeah, Bush Jr. Bush Jr. / Obama administration. Right?
Yep.
And so when me and his brother was in the military, it was a lot of order, right? I think like the biggest thing that probably came down during our time in the military was the don't ask, don't tell policy got repealed, right?
Right.
It got repealed. So I was in the military under both of George Bush Jr.'s administrations, both his terms and Obama terms. And so excuse me. So during that time we had a lot of order, right? But it seemed like towards the end of Obama's administration, and then you had Trump, and then you had
Biden.
It got real freaky. You know what I'm saying? The military got
worse.
It got crazy. And so now this dude, Pete Hegseth, he wants to try to return the military back to some type of order and getting rid of the so-called woke army, right?
Right. And the beardos.
And the beardos. Yeah, the beardos.
That's our main objective here. We don't give a damn about Esau's military. We are veterans here. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing. The beardos. Because pseudo folliculitis, if I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, razor bumps, right? You get razor bumps because you have to be clean shaven within the military structure and grooming standards. And throughout the year, a lot of us of the Southern Kingdom, so-called African Americans, so-called West Indians and Haitians, have developed a bad case for that shit. I myself have that in my medical records, and some got it worse. I was getting it mainly underneath my neck, underneath my chin, a little bit here. So they would give you the opportunity, give you a no shaving shit for 30 days, but you got to keep it in grooming standards. Today, these Negroes in Esau's military pretty much is making a fool of themselves with the full beard, got gold teeth in their mouth. It looking totally ridiculous, man.
Mm. Yeah,
so now the Lord is like trimming the fat in his military, and the Lord is trimming the fat in his military as well.
That's right.
So the main thing is, if you Jakes that know you're an Israelite, you listen to the videos, if you listen to GMS, you need to get the fuck up out of there. Because a man supposed to have a beard on his face. That's why it's so unnatural. You get the law for you to get them razor bumps, and we figured that out later.
Yeah.
We figured that out later.
Yeah, we used to think that it was because they tried, Esau, they try to give Jake these different types of razors, like because Esau uses the straight groove razors,
Right.
then he try to give Jake the razors that got the grooves in it, but neither one of them shits is good because we ain't supposed to be shaving our beard.
Exactly.
And that's the curse that come behind us shaving our beard is how you pronounce it again, Zaquan?
Pseudo folliculitis barbae.
Yeah, pseudo, not pseudo. The P is kind of silent, so it's pseudo folliculitis barbae, right? And we won't get into it. We won't get into the definition, but real quick, I wanted to play this. This is from the scene from the movie Boys in the Hood. We don't own the rights to this. This is fair use. We do not own the rights to this, so hopefully, I don't get no copyright strike. But this is from a scene from Boys in the Hood, the movie Boys in the Hood, and you notice that my man Furious Style, he got the beard on his face too, so it's all spiritual too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're supposed to have a beard on your face, but you can't be Esau's military, man.
No, you can't.
Especially you, Jakes, if you made up some type of rank, some type of, you know what I'm saying, you could get some benefits. If you was in combat, you get that pay. Get the fuck out of there, man.
Fuck out.
That was the main. That was gearing towards you with the beardos.
P Hexef.
Yep.
P Hexef. I'm gonna play the video in a second.
Yeah, slacking, brother.
Yeah, you got it. P Hexef. He had mentioned that no more beardos, and it's really Jake that needs those beards because Jake the one that suffer from the
pseudo folliculitis barbae razor bumps.
Jake suffer from razor bumps, and so you going to the doctors and getting that shit hurt.
Yeah,
it's nothing but ingrown hair, and then it gets infected. Too.
Right, that
all the sweat that goes down your face and your glands, your hair glands on your face. It gets infected, and sometimes it can get super bad. So that's why.
I'm sorry, but I witnessed Jake bumps all up in here. Horrible.
Yeah, horrible.
Horrible.
So
Esau don't want you up in there anymore, man.
So if
the Lord don't want you up in there no more, man. Ultimately,
right. So go ahead, brother. If you're in that military and P Hex, it'll come down to you, and P Hex will say you got to get out. He actually said it. If you want to grow your beards, you got to find a new profession. Well, get out. That should get out of jail. That should get out of jail free ticket right there. You ain't do nothing wrong. You just couldn't, you know what I mean? Your body couldn't handle it. So the most they might give you maybe a medical discharge or maybe just a regular discharge, and you can get out. Because you don't want to be in this man's military because this man's military is about to lose, right? He's about to lose extremely horribly. He said, if you want peace, you got to, P. Hexef said, if you want peace, you got to be willing to die for it, right?
Exactly.
Go to war for it. But the scripture says there's going to be no peace to the wicked. Okay? And so for you, Jakes, this is a get out of jail free card. It's like when the 19 was out, a lot of them people got out the military because of that C-19. And a lot of them didn't even want to be in the military. And now, now they're trying to beg them to come back. And if I was dumb, I wouldn't come back. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I might have did a couple years, 2 years. You got enough years that you can get the VA benefits and get out. Compensation, all of that shit. Probably drawing it. Nah. Ain't no reason to go back into this man's military, get paid little or nothing and die for this man in his military. If he
get like shit, all kinds of racist shit. Women getting great, women coming out saying they getting great. Now I'm sorry, brother.
No, you got this.
Fuck out of here, man. Get up out of here, man.
Get up out of that shit, bro, because it ain't worth it. You fighting Esau's army, and his army is nothing but a paid mercenary army. It's like Smelly Butler said, the military is nothing more than a racket. It's a racket.
War is a racket.
War is a racket, and that's what Smelly Butler said.
Yep, and that's a Marine Corps general who got 3 congressional medals of honor. That heads at Donald Trump, they're not on that level.
No.
So you want to listen to that guy, and he wrote a book called War is a Racket. I read some of that shit when I was stationed in Japan as the woke culture. It said the woke culture. It really woke in the military. Should know you're an Israelite, man. And that's why you're getting that. Because according to the scriptures, according to the law of Leviticus, you're not supposed to round the corners of your beard. Mar the corners of thy beard. And that's the effects of it.
Yeah, this dude's a piece of shit. Listen, this dude is Pete Hexef, his Pete Hegseth's military credentials include serving as an Army National Guard officer. This nigga was in the National Guard,
National Guard,
achieving a rank of major and receiving a combat decoration during multiple deployments to Iraq, Afghanistan, Guantanamo Bay. He's also the current Secretary of War, a role he was sworn into in January 2025. So he commissioned after graduating from Princeton. He's an insider. He went to he went to an elite school, Princeton University, in 2003.
He's a witch. Yep.
Hegseth was commissioned as an infantry officer in the U.S. Army National Guard. So he didn't even go active duty, bitch ass nigga.
Exactly.
He rose to the rank of major in the Army National Guard and was later assigned to the Army Individual Ready Reserve. That's nothing. Everybody go to IR after you get out of the military. If you still owe time. Deployment, Hegseth deployed 3 times during his service. Guantanamo Bay, 2004 to 2005. He was an infantry platoon leader at the Guantanamo Bay Detention Center. So it wasn't like he was fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying? He was a fucking security guard. Iraq, he volunteered deployment to Iraq with the 101st Airborne Division from 2005 to 2006, serving as an infantry platoon leader in Baghdad and later as a civil military operations officer in Samaria. Afghanistan, in 2012, he returned to active duty as a captain and was deployed to Afghanistan, where he served as a senior counterinsurgency instructor in Kabul. So he had, his life was set up for him. This warlock, his life was, and y'all can't see it because I'm sharing this video, but I'm just reading it off.
You can go to Wikipedia.
Yeah, you can go on Wikipedia and check it out.
Google his shit.
Yeah, you can go on Wikipedia and check it out. But this dude, he was set up. He's a warlock. He's a high-level warlock. Yeah. He put him in a high-level position. And it was already set up for him to do that. Right? He didn't earn that through grunt work from the bottom up. Nah,
and the dude could barely do 5 pull-ups. It's online. You can do 5 proper pull-ups.
Somebody said, some dude named Quest Bless says all Army girls are hoes. He says, I know because my girl wit and came back and ran through. I guess
some of them get great. They get great, man. Some of them get great. They get trains ran on them. They get molested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit real.
He says,
you got some crazy ass women, Israelite women there. They're nuts.
It says, he said, if you join any department of just U.S., you will become a mind-controlled slave and feel you're better than everyone else. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. You know,
whatever, man. It's like this, man. Some of them get caught up and they become coons.
Yeah, and
all that. But it is. We were in, bro. I don't know if y'all. We're veterans. So you know what? Let's get a scripture, bro. Romans 13. Now it's high time to wake out of sleep.
I got you.
Yeah. I was 13:11.
Yeah. Let me. 11 and Romans 13 and 11.
13 and 11.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me stop sharing this real quick. Give me a quick second, Zaquan. I'll share.
So the main thing is that Yahweh Shem Yahushai have men inside this truth. You know what I'm saying? I was in the military to let, because he said the woke culture, right? Yeah. So who knows? A lot of Jakes in there know that they're Israelites, probably listening to Great Millstone. Get out, bro.
Yeah, like this brother, like Elder Barak, he was in the military when he woke up to the truth. Like on
right, so were you, right? Weren't you?
No, I was.
I was in. Yeah, I was in when I knew.
I just got off of active duty, but I was in the National Guard doing videos. Yeah, I used to do videos. I had my uniform and everything, doing videos and out in the on posts and shit. So I had just got off of active duty when I woke up to the truth, but I was still on National Guard duty. So I went from active duty to National Guard, and then I got out fully. But anyway, this is Romans 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep.
Yeah, man. What time are you in? Trump was talking about the N-word. There's only 2 types of N-words. You're not allowed to say both one of them. So the N-word, he's talking about nuclear. Yep. It's going to go nuclear. Yep. You're not going to make it, man. It's going to go nuclear.
Yep.
You're going to get shipped over there. That's the time we in. A time of war. They said what? The Department of War.
Yep.
A lot of you motherfuckers in there became out of shape. I seen the video. the black woman, a captain, fat, bro. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
See, I might as well get the fuck out, man.
And she don't serve no purpose.
You're going to be through.
Yeah, when I was in the
rest you, Jakes. That's bullshit. Been in there doing what you got to do. Skate. I know. We know, man. Do what you got to do. You need to get the fuck out, bro.
Straight up.
And fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua and repent, man.
Yeah. Because ultimately, Esau's army is not going to win. He's not going to triumph over the Heavenly Father or his son. So at the end of the day, it's a losing battle either way how you put it. So anyway, it says in Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time is that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Yep. The end is here.
Yeah. The night is far.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It says the night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
Yep. And that's us in this truth. That's the light. We just came off the Day of Atonement. So once you find out who you are, your true biblical Hebrew Israelite heritage, there's standards here as well.
Huh.
You understand what I'm saying? Everything, life is based upon standards. Jake and there, and what the fuck? You gotta get up out of there, bro.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, so we put up the walks of darkness, and we in this light. The Most High gave us a full understanding with this truth. And bros was in the military.
Yeah. So we got inside knowledge.
We was there, boots on ground. Brothers was in ancient Iraq.
Yeah, for real.
The fuck?
Real talk.
We telling you, you gotta get up out of there. And my razor bumps really started kicking bad in Iraq. I was like, God damn. You out there, you know what I'm saying?
Because of that dirt and the sand and oil getting in your face and the ingrown hairs.
Yeah. And then you know what else they got going on out there, man?
Yeah. Yeah, real talk, bro. Real talk. So let me play this video real quick.
Brother.
And this says a lot in a little bit. So again, this is fair use, fair use. We don't own the rights to this. So check it out.
Anyway, I wanted to be somebody you could look up to. So I guess that's why I went to Vietnam. Don't ever go in the army, Trey. Black man ain't got no place in the army.
And that's it. He said a ton of words with a little slacky as a client. You got it. I ain't mean to cut you.
No, bro. I'm like, man. Wow.
Yeah.
That's all, man. Like, yo, that's facts.
That's fact. And most Jake join the military because you do want to be something. Like
we ain't got nothing going on in the hood, man.
Yeah, you grow up in the hood, you realize that it's a death trap, and there really ain't no way out if you ain't if you ain't selling crack rock or got a wicked jump shot. You gotta do something. So most
you ain't got no skills, you know what I'm saying? So we under the curses, so we understand. That's why I did it, and nothing going on.
I was trying to get out of the ghetto, bro. I was tired of being in North Philadelphia. I was gonna either end up in jail or dead because everybody that I know so dope, right? I had a little job, but the job wasn't getting it, and I was slipping further and further into the streets,
into darkness. Yep.
So the Lord had it to where, Jake, you joined the military, and the military is full of impoverished individuals or people that experience poverty, right? Because the wealthy don't go to the military, and if they go to the military, they get lap jobs like Pete Hegseth, right? He goes to Princeton. You go to Princeton, you graduate, you automatically gonna get commissioned to be an officer. So you're not gonna be on the lowest level of the military. You know what I'm saying? And then he was able to get cushion jobs throughout it. Even and a lot of times they get these MOSs, military operative. I forget what it stands for. MOS.
Right, yeah. MOS, military operations specialty.
Yeah. So your specialty, right? So a lot of these guys that go to a lot of these wealthy people or people that come from well-to-do backgrounds that do join the military, the reason why they go into infantry or like these combat military services is because they can shoot up faster in rank, right? And then on top of that, they can get into other courses like Ranger course, Pathfinder, Special Ops, that kind of shit. That's like a direct path. So that's the reason why they do it. They don't do it because they want to be on the front line shooting and killing people or being almost being put to death or being put to death themselves, right? So they get these, and then just like George Bush Jr., he joined the military, the Air Force, but he was in the National Guard.
Right.
So he only had to do that shit once a month, 2 weeks out the year. That was it. Play Army. You know what I mean? But he wasn't full-fledged. He wasn't active duty, living in shit day in, day out like me and this brother were.
Yeah, we had to deal with boot camp. You had to do all the fucking shit. You had to deal with it.
We had to catch purity hell in that fucking military. Pete Hexer, they had to go through that. And then Furious Style, his character, his backstory was that he went to Vietnam. So he got drafted. So a lot of Jake got drafted, signed up. It's still a draft. That was the last time they got drafted, was during the Vietnam War. But he said he wanted to be somebody for his son. He was 17 years old. He didn't really have no path. So he joined the military. Once he joined the military and got out, he realized what? It ain't no place for a black man. It ain't no place for a black
racist, man, as hell.
Yeah.
And the ones you see within ranks, they're coons, man. They belong to the beast.
Yeah, they belong
to the beast, man.
Completely to the beast.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy.
And then they're gonna take the motherfucking MOTB.
They're gonna take that shit. It's gonna be a draft either way. A lot of you YNs and YBs, you're gonna get drafted to the military. A lot of y'all. Why? Because they're gonna need the bodies. But the point of the matter is, if you get out the military now while you got a chance and you turn to your how about you Shai, you'll be protected from that. You ain't gotta worry about going to nobody's military. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't gonna have you going, because if you go to the military, like the Zaquan said, you are gonna get the MOTB. It ain't no place for no.
Y'all staying there. Y'all staying there. That's what the fuck they gonna get.
You're gonna get it, and they may not give it to you on this side of the theater. They may wait till you get over there to Kuwait, where you can't. Once you over there, you can't come back. So then you got to go through finance. Everybody went through finance what they want in their country, right? You get your deposit set up and everything. They might just put you to the side and say, "Look, this is a new way of buying and selling. Get this shit," or they might just give it to you point blank, and you can't say, "I don't want it."
Because you got to take them fucking shots.
You got to take them shots.
Yeah, you get them shots before you go overseas, bro. That's heavy, bro.
Yeah.
That's.
So I already know how to go. I already know. I've deployed multiple times, 4 times.
You're a fucking guinea pig in there, man. Yeah, they fucking hit you with that smallpox shit. You're a guinea pig, man.
Yeah.
And then fucking, I got sick off that shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I did
so
too.
That'd be a perfect way. See, you niggas fuck around, man. Come on, brother.
Yeah, you fuck around because like they know that people in America are gonna be fighting against it. So the people that join the military, once you in there, you're done. They're gonna give you, they're gonna line you up, you're gonna get all them shots, and you're gonna get the chip. And they're gonna be like, well, what about my direct deposit? Don't worry about that. We got your direct deposit in your hand on your forehead. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be at. Right? Again, this is all spiritual, man, because a lot of times, you know, you had veterans say what Furious Style said. A lot of us say that and they might think it comes from a movie, but it's really coming from experience, because a lot of Jake that came back from the Vietnam, they came back with experience. They came back with knowledge, knowing that, look, this ain't no place for us. It was racist as shit then.
Racist, man.
But it was super racist back then.
Yeah.
Right? Jake couldn't go nowhere. Esau made the fucking Vietnam people hate Jake, kept calling them niggas and soul brothers, right? Them people didn't have a word for nigga prior to Esau going to Vietnam. So now you fighting for a country that don't love you. You fighting for a country that don't want you. You fighting for a country that completely hates you, even down to your skin color, right? So what's the purpose of that? And on top of that, it's a racket. It wasn't no real war. It was a fucking a proxy war, so that this man could get the opium, right? Because a lot of what happened after Vietnam, a lot of Jake came back strung out on heroin, strung out on drugs, and then what it do? It pushed heroin in the ghetto where these veterans stayed at. They couldn't get no benefits when they came back. To keep it a beam, we started getting more benefits when we came back from OIF 1, Operation Freedom 1.
Yeah. And Operation, it was first as Operation Enduring Freedom.
Yeah.
That was 9/11.
Yep.
And then Iraq whole situation, Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Yeah, so it started off with OIF, and then it turned to OEF. So it started off with Operation Iraqi Freedom. OIF.
No, Iraq ain't popped off yet. Afghanistan popped off first. Yeah.
You got you right.
9/11, Afghanistan popped off first. That was Operation Enduring Freedom because they set up the whole situation with the Twin Towers and all that stuff for them to go up in there. And the same thing, the poppy fields.
Yeah.
Then Iraq came after that.
You right.
That was then this OEF Operation Iraqi Freedom.
And then they kept on the OIF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then whatever. Yeah, you right. You right. I went to Afghanistan last. I went to all three. My first three tours was in Iraq. So yeah, you right, Zaquan, you right. But so this is our experience telling you this. So when we tell you these things, we're not just telling you this so we can make you make your decisions. We telling you from our own experience. It ain't going. Right. Our experiences is just like his, like Furious Styles and other Jake that went to the military in real life. That went to the military, they can tell you the same thing. Now you got some Jake that sold to the beast, like, oh yeah, man, go to the military. You can make something yourself, and it'll put you in the middle class for a couple of years. But then you got to get out, and then you got to get out broken, fucked up,
and you got to rebuild yourself.
Yeah, you got to rebuild yourself. Real quick, Zaquan from North Carolina. I think it's Elder Hawad, I believe that's his name. Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Yeah, man. And a lot of us being Israelites, we come from poor homes, you got nothing going on in life. So they taught us discipline. We became, very disciplined, exercise, you got to travel and all that shit. But that's if you're mentally able to handle all that, man. A lot of people get out and a lot of people got messed up in the war and they're mentally unstable. And there's a lot of shit that happened to people in Esau's military, man. Especially those that got blown up and maimed and sexually abused. And there's a lot of shit happened to people, man. But we're here to tell you that this motherfucker has reached its end. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is getting ready to destroy the modern day Babylon Roman Empire military with his beast system and the rest of you fucking nations, man. I got a precept real quick.
Hold on, let me pull it.
Okay. I was going. Oh, okay. He's going. Okay, go ahead, brother. Jeremiah 50.
What is it?
Jeremiah. I'm sorry.
What Zaquan?
Jeremiah 50 and 22.
Okay. Jeremiah 50, verse 22. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and 22. It says, "A sound of battle is in the land, and a great destruction." I'm sorry. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great
destruction, man. Yep. That's what the Lord getting ready to do out this bitch.
Yep. With
Esau and his power structure and everything they got going on, man. That's why you mentioned the beardos and the wool culture is they're targeting you Israelites in that fucking military, man.
Yep.
I gotta get the fuck out of there, man.
It says
if you don't, you're through. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? And
hold on. How is the whole hammer cut asunder? The hammer is Esau's military.
Yep.
From the different wars, man, bro. We mentioned Operation Enduring Freedom. Let's go here, bro. With the whole 9/11, which was a fucking lie.
Yep.
They set that up.
Yep.
And they say pretty much they got attacked, and that was inside. Everybody should know that by now. It's an inside job by your own government through the Mossad and all of them. Esau did that. The sword did that. The red horse did that. Because he must fulfill his prophecy. I mean, his lot. And the scriptures being the son of perdition, man. He has to fulfill his lot as being the Edomites. All right? He has to fulfill his lot as being the fucking dragon, the beast, the pale horse. We found you out, man.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck you here for, man.
Yeah.
The fuck? So you Jakes better get the fuck out of there. The Lord's getting ready to destroy. And he got his embassies all throughout the earth. We know.
Yep.
Goddamn guinea pigs in that bitch, man. They're sticking with all kinds of shit. You know what the fuck they put in you, man?
Yep. Straight up. And it says, in the NLT, it says Babylon, the mightiest hammer in all the earth. And that's what America's army is known as being the mightiest hammer on the earth. Right? That's why Pete Hegseth grabbed all them generals and brought them to the scene and sat their ass down, because they nothing but servants too. They're high level servants, but they just say they just slaves, right? And Pete Hegseth is in the biggest seat underneath for the. It's him, it's Donald Trump first, because Donald Trump is the head of all the military in the United States. He's the head of it. That's why they call him the commander in chief. And he said, right. Donald Trump said that he loves war, but Donald Trump never even been to war. He's a draft dodger, right? He dodged the draft. You know what I'm saying? He dodged Vietnam.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So here it is, but he talk about he loved war, but never even been to war. And that's because it's in his spirit to want to go to war, because he's an Edomite. He's a devil. Exactly. Right? So it says Babylon's the mightiest hammer in all the earth lies broken and shattered. And that's what's going to happen, because we're going to get it. Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy all the armies of the world. Real quick. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. Joel 3:1. It says, for behold, in those days, saith Slakia, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also
right.
gather all
that captivity. He's bringing us back under his fold.
That's right.
He's getting back our heritage.
That's right.
You know,
and
that's why we online. That's why we here. That's why the Lord has gathered his men from all walks of life in this thing, man.
Yep.
So we telling you firsthand, like, yo, that makes sense.
Yep.
For what we experience and what we have seen.
Yep.
This is the modern day Roman Empire, man.
Yeah. And I'll be thankful to Yahweh Shalom Shai that we are out the military.
Man, the water Yahweh Shai, man.
Out just in time, bro.
And he's taking care of us, man.
Taking big time care of us.
Yeah, we get what we supposed to get. The thing the Lord, but it's a straight gate. It ain't for you to be fucking complacent.
Nah.
With the shit. Because this is not a place for you to be complacent at all. And you're an Israelite, man.
Yeah.
They want to exterminate us, man.
Yeah. It says in the NLT, in the AMP, Joel 3:1 says, for behold, in those climactic days, and at that time when I restored the fortune of Judah and Jerusalem, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's restoring our fortune again. Like the heart say, our kingdom has been on pause since King Solomon, because that's the last time we had total peace under King Solomon, right? And even then was still rough,
right,
toward the end of his life, but nonetheless, the Lord.
It started by teaching His word, man.
Yeah, that's
where it starts. So for order for Him to return, He got to raise up the prophets. We got to be out there teaching. We got that 12 tribes chart and defend it. Even if you got to die out there teaching the word, that's where it's at, man. The fuck, they're playing for keeps. It's not a game. All right, martial law. They're up in the neighborhoods, man. They're running down on Jake. The fuck. Serious times and beautiful times at that, man. You understand? Beautiful fucking times, man. And the government is fucking shut down. So the Lord got them motherfuckers in the military shook, bro. Facts. Big facts. For all the videos I saw on my algorithm with their beards. Either you need to get the fuck out of here, bro. And the Lord allowed that motherfucker Pete exit. He about to be destroyed. Say, hey, you can. He said, what did he say? Did you get out? What was the term he said? He pretty much give him a way out to he said, if you don't want to comply, what we was talking about earlier, bro. Yeah, the people that want to comply.
Yeah. He said that basically, if you don't want to comply, if you want to wear beards, then you can choose a different career. You can get out. You can leave.
The fuck?
That's basically a free exit. Like, go ahead and get me up out of here. You know what I'm good. Because I'm telling you, first and foremost, you can make more money outside the military than you can in the military. And you already got the veteran status because you was already in. So if you want to keep your beard, get out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be complacent with this man's military, because he's about to lose. Any benefit you getting right now is only temporary. It's always temporary anyway, but it's definitely temporary now because the Lord is coming back to destroy them. Can I finish reading this verse?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, brother.
This is verse 2. Verse 2 says, Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my lands. So you got a lot of these people, you see the war coming, you think that it's because of the geopolitics and because of the state of Israel. No, the reason why Yahweh Shemel Shah bringing these nations, all these nations are coming down there, right? America, along with the state of Israel and its allies, and Russia and its allies are coming down there. These are the great armies of the earth. They're coming down to do battle because what they did to us, the Lord's people, right? They put us in slavery and they scattered us from our land, and they parted our land amongst themselves, right? That land is the Most High's land. So you're going to have to pay for that, right? You're going to have to go, you're going to have to see your maker, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. When he said he's going to plead, I mean, he's going to judge, right? When you look up that word for plead right there in Joel 3:2, the word for plead there is shapat,
Right.
which is what? Judge, not beg. It says judge, to govern, to vindicate, to punish. Punish your militaries, bro. And if you're an Israelite, you don't want to be part of that punishment, bro.
Hell no.
Punishment, bro. That's why the Lord said, even us here on the mainland, on the soils of America, the Lord said He's gonna call us about it so that we don't partake in her plagues and her punishment. Because America is gonna get punished. You let this prideful devil sit there and tell you that everything is okay. They got the mightiest army in the world. They're gonna reshape it, and then we're gonna get ready for war. We're gonna fight for peace. This man don't want peace. Peace ain't never coming to the wicked. So if you're in a mindset of fight, you think America is your country, you sore mistaken. If it was your country, you wouldn't be treated like the way you've been treated.
Hell no, man.
If it was your country, you wouldn't be getting shot.
That's not your army, man. That's his army.
No. And really, it's the army of the Most High.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you on the left hand, you rolling with the beast if you stay in this man shit.
Yeah.
You on the left hand of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
If you Jake staying there, you don't understand. You gonna get melted out there. But hey, you gonna find out. You on the left hand.
Yeah.
He said, Yahweh Shai said, oh man, coming back to separate the sheeps from the goats.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna put the goats on my left hand, bro.
Yep.
God damn.
Yep.
No, thank you. So the Lord laid a snare for this place, man. Ultimately, you got it, brother.
Somebody, Aaron Wharton says Chuck Schumer headlines begs for mercy about the government shutdown.
Woo.
Yeah, you're all split. The scripture said that the Lord's going what? Turn Egyptian against Egyptian. Because see, the reason why this shutdown is happening is because the Democrats want something that the Republicans don't want, and the Republicans want something that the Democrats want that don't want. And so they can't come to an agreement. So the temporary shutdown is exactly what it is a shutdown. And really what Trump is trying to do, he's trying to consolidate power to himself, not even just to the Republican Party. He's trying to get it to himself. But he ain't the one that dictates whether the government shuts down or not. It's them fucking it's the senators and the congressmen that can't come to an agreement. But that's spiritual too. It ain't gonna stay shut down for too long, but it's part of the thing. Right?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Satan versus Satan.
Yep. If Satan
a nation, yep, a nation divided against itself. The ancient Roman Empire, the plebeians and the patricians, the Democrats and the Republicans, which is all in the book of Revelations, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, it's a blessing, brother. That's all. Go ahead, bro.
Going back to what the Zaquan was speaking about earlier, real quick, just to kind of address this for you brothers that don't understand. He said they got Esau up here. They should have.
Man. That's probably an iris is eating my. I mean, now look at Jake. Yeah, what the fuck?
So it says pseudo
folliculitis barbae.
Barbae is it says is a common inflammatory reaction of the hair follicles, most often on the face as a result of shaving, also known as razor bumps or shaving bumps. It
Right.
can also occur on any site where hair is shaved or plucked, including the axilla, pubic area, and legs.
Right. Because
Who
that's according to our law, according to our customs. If you being an Israelite, supposed to have a beard on your face. So that's the effects of it. And some get it worse than others. But in the military, a lot of us get it bad. But some of you guys that was in there took advantage of that shit, and you're looking like a straight joke right now, man.
Yeah, it says
You understand what I'm saying? You're looking bad.
yeah.
This is Leviticus 19 and 27. He shall not round the corners of your heads, nor shall thou mar the corners of thy beards. Right? So you got Jakes in there. Yeah, they're not keeping. Go ahead, bro.
No, I said that's a law. I just said that's a law.
Right. So that's the effects of it, man. You're not able to keep your customs and your laws according to what the scripture, what the Most High set up for you. For those that know the Israelites in there, you gotta get up out of there.
Yeah.
Become a conscientious objector while you can.
Well, so that shows you right there that you being in Esau's military is breaking the law of Yahweh Shah. That's what you're doing, because you got to break the law. In order for you to be in his military, you have to break the law. Real quick, I got a real quick precept.
Yeah.
I'll get the conscientious objection definition. But this is the book of.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of Slakia. First Maccabees chapter 1. Chapter 1, was it 1 and 30? I'm sorry. Yep. Chapter 1 and 41. And moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, right? And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandments of the king.
Yep.
Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. So,
yeah, and that's them Antiochus Jakes. If you want to stay in there, those are Judite generals.
Yep.
Because Leviticus 21 and 5, they shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. You become a pagan.
Yep.
You become a heathen, bro. And then this man, if you continue like that.
Yep. In the AMP, it says the priest shall not shave their heads, nor shave off the edges of their beards, nor make any cuts in their body. Right. And that goes for all of us, because we all are priests to the Most High now.
Right.
So that law is for all Israel. Even there's a story in a well, you can speak, brother.
Wow, what's up?
I was going to go to that story in the Samuels where they made them cut off their beards and shaved off half their beard.
King David's men. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a serious ordeal.
Yeah, it was,
being an Israelite man, pretty much I think it was the Ammonite king, his father died.
mm-hmm.
And King David sent two of his men out there to show some respect, and they disrespected those two soldiers. Noted that the two soldiers, part of the army, King David's army, and they shaved off their beard and cut off.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you right
Total
here.
disrespect.
I got you right here.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of 2 Samuel chapter 10, verse 1. It says Ammon and Aram defeated. And it came to pass after this, the points in 4, and it came to pass after this that the king of the children of Ammon died, and Hunan, his son, reigned in his stead. Then said David, I will show kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as his father showed kindness unto me. And David sent to comfort him by the hand of his servants for his father, and David's servants came in for his father, and David's servants came into the land of the children of Ammon. And the princes of the children of Ammon said unto Hanun, their Lord, thinkest thou that David doth honor thy father, that he have sent comforters unto thee? Have not David rather sent his servants unto thee to search the city and to spy it out and to overthrow it? Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards and cut off their garments unto the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. In the NLT, and the AMP, it says, so Hanun seized David's ambassadors, shaved off half of each man's beard, cut off their robes at the buttocks, and sent them back to David in shame. Then it says, verse 5. When they told it to David, he sent to meet them because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry in Jericho until your beards be grown and then return.
Yeah.
So this shows you. Oh, you got it, Zaquan.
No, I was going to say, so if you want to really, hey, you better repent. I mean, the elect is going to do it. If you of the elect, put it that way. If you of the elect, because a lot of y'all some weirdos in Esau military right now, man.
Yeah, beardos.
Straight joke, just what he call them. That's why he's calling y'all beardos. You're a fucking joke, man.
Yeah, because this shows you how serious King David took the law.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't let them back into the city until their beards was grown, because it's a shame to have your beard marred, right? And their beard was cut in half. So basically, one side of their face was bald, and the other had the beard on it. So he's like, no, y'all got to stay there until your beard be fully grown in, and then you can come back, because it's a shame for that. But Esau teach you that, oh, that's something you're supposed to have. You're supposed to shave your beard off, but it's not. And going back to that definition of pseudofolliculitis, it says this: who gets pseudofolliculitis barbae? Although PFB can occur in men of all races, it predominantly affects men of African ancestry, approximately 45 to 80%. This is likely due to the greater prevalence of tightly curled, coarse hair in the African population, and it's really the so-called African American, because them Hamites, they don't even grow beards like that. Very few.
We have a different phenotype from the Hamites, man.
Right, that's why you see a lot of the Hamitic people. They actually take pleasure in plucking the hairs out of their face, so that's part of their culture, right? And a lot of them don't even grow beards like that. So anytime they see any facial hair, they attack it, because they're not our people. They're a different phenotype.
Right.
But with us,
if you have the Southern Kingdom, Judah Benjamin Levi, you know, one of my friends, Jamaican cat, he had it bad. He had it all the way here, all the way here. I'm like, God damn. You see? So you have the Southern, and some of the Northern, they get it, you know, but they probably have that more the Southern side. Yeah.
Their hair is more straight and thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the brother says, Zaquan right here says, beard equals badge of manly dignity.
Right.
And it is. Right? Esau, he's anti-life anyway. So when it comes to, and he's anti the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai. Real quick, Zaquan, can you get Psalms 50 and 16?
Right. Yeah. Psalms 15.
Psalms 50.
Psalms 50. Oh, Psalms 50. Mm-hmm. Salakia, brother. Psalms 50 and 16, and it reads, but unto the wicked God said, what hast thou to do? What hast thou to do to Salakia? What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Keep reading.
Okay. Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee.
Read that in the NLT.
Con. Let me pull that up for you. Cross-reference. Yeah, my shit is set up differently.
It should say Bible, different Bibles.
Yeah. Different Bibles. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, it is.
Yep.
It's all good. It's all good, brother. NLT, for you refuse my discipline.
Yeah.
And treat my words like trash. Wow.
And that's how Esau looks at the Lord's word. While he's running around here calling himself what's it called, a Christian nationalist. They talking about God this and God that, Jesus this and Jesus that. When it comes to the Lord's law, such a commandments, they're not even trying to hear that, right? If Esau wears a beard on his face, it's just a fad. It's not because it's in him and he knows that it's the righteous thing to do. He's doing it because it's a fad, right?
Right. And then they got these special forces that rock the beards.
Yeah, And they
You
do
know?
that. And oh, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Why do special forces wear beards and the rest of the army don't? Right?
Man.
So it says right here, special forces soldiers wear beards to better blend in with local populations in areas like Afghanistan and Iraq, where bearded men are common, making them less conspicuous during operations. So Esau wears a beard to blend in. He's not wearing a beard because it's righteous. It's about the laws and commandments. And why do most people in the East wear beards on their face? One, because Ishmael comes out from Abraham, and Abraham had a beard, and he wore the beard on his face because that was part of the law. So Ishmael heard of the law, and then when it comes to Elam, he come out of Noah. So them Afghanistans, those are Elamites. They're not Ishmaelites. They're Elamites, but they wear that beard because according to the Quran and all that other bullshit, that's what they follow that Ishmaelite religion.
Right, yeah, but they speak all Farsi. They don't speak Arabic over there. No. They speak Farsi, yup.
Because they Elamites. But the point of the matter is, Esau will wear a beard to blend in. He don't wear a beard because it's the right thing to do. So he treats the Lord's word like trash. So that's why as soon as they come to the States, they get rid of that beard. They shave it off. If they're not on operation, they shave it off because they don't mean nothing to them. Right? It says, if this relaxed grooming standard allows them to avoid standing out like regular military personnel, the beards also serve practical purposes such as helping them be taken more seriously. Oh, see that? So when a man has a beard, taken more seriously, bro. And Esau don't want you jakes to be taken seriously. You see a dude with a butt naked face, you ain't scared of this guy. Like, what the fuck? But you see, and Yahweh Shai has a big white beard, bro. And he's an austere man, right? King David was an austere man. He was taken seriously. You see, the beard, it plays more than a role than just an aesthetic look, right? It says what? The beards also serve practical purposes.
The beard,
such as helping them be taken more seriously by local leaders and providing psychological edge by protecting toughness. I'm sorry, by protecting. Let me read that again. I was a little excited. The beards also serve practical purposes, such as helping them be taken more seriously by local leaders and providing a psychological edge by projecting toughness.
Yep.
So when you see Yahweh Shai, man, hey, y'all gonna really be scared. It's gonna really be projected. See, when you see that image of the white Christ, they don't project no damn toughness. That projects femininity, effeminate. And
the scripture says, remember this, ensure yourselves men.
That's right.
So if you stay in that man's military and the Lord is giving you opportunity to get out, you're a female, man. You're a goddamn biatch.
Yeah,
all right?
Right, man.
Show yourself.
We're men. We're men. The Lord said what? He said the flock of the Lord's pasture are with men.
Are men.
Men. And you got to be a man in every sense, not just what the women think of when a man's supposed to be, a provider and protector. It's more, being a man goes way beyond that. Being a man is a purveyor of righteous wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Being a man is fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah and obeying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Being a man of Israel is having faith, because women don't have faith.
Right.
Only men have it. Faith is a gift given to the men of Israel.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's where you have testicles, man.
Yep. Being a man is having testicles and having seed in your testicles to bring forth life. You're the life givers, not no fucking woman. The woman ain't no life giver. The man is the life giver.
So yeah, man. Yo, I was looking for in Isaiah. Shit. I was trying to find it. Remember this and show yourselves men.
I got you.
I think I could get it real quick. So for you to maintain your manhood, The Lord wants you, Jakes, to get the fuck up out of there, or else Valley of Jehoshaphat, the chip, and we see you on the other side, man. A lot of you Jakes are, 2/3, you got to fulfill your lot. A lot of y'all born in vain, but it's just the spirit that hopped on us. We was talking about this, about, that speech and everything, and the articles and everything they were bringing down. I was like, yo, they coming at Jake. The woke culture. Oh, go ahead, brother. The woke culture and the beardos.
Yeah. Isaiah 46:8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
So yeah, fearing the Lord, keeping his commandments, and that's it.
Yeah. It says, remember in the AMP, remember this, take courage. And men, courage is found.
Yeah, it takes courage. It takes courage, which includes faith. Because they're gonna, we're gonna be labeled as domestic this and all that bullshit. Because Esau has a short time. But so what? If you know what's in this book, ultimately you have to be part of the elect. What the fuck? Like that nigga, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. If we got to shoot, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. What the fuck? And this is the greatest deal ever, man. The fuck?
If we gotta be captured, if we gotta be arrested for this truth, whoop-de-doo. We gonna
whoop-de-doo.
Y'all shine and fight our way out. Whoop-de-doo.
No. Yeah, a serious note, though. Serious. But we having joy of this thing, man. Because like I said, me and his brother lived that. The brother was in the army, I was in the Marines, and a few other brothers that was, in the camps, was in the military as well. Yeah. So we know firsthand. And I'm happy to Yahweh Shemiah Shai for this opportunity, man.
Me too.
Ultimately, the whole journey to the truth. And now we in the truth, and we at the end of this man's society. This punk ass shit.
That's right.
This punk ass shit.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse. I start at 1. The point is in 4. It says, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses. The same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also."
Yep.
Thou therefore, Slaki, you got it.
No, go ahead. So the first one said, "Be strong." You got to be strong in this thing. Spiritual, your mind got to be built up in this word, and producing your acts. And we just came up the atonement. We pray, fast, study, work out. Man, get your hustle on. Yep. And if you Jake's in the military, the Lord gonna take care of you even more.
Yeah.
So because that shit comes with a spirit, man. You're hypnotized right now, man. You're under a spell. Yeah. You understand? I remember when the Lord actually broke that spell for me. I couldn't fucking run them miles like that. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, there's a spirit that comes with that shit, brother. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it is a spirit.
It is a spirit. So the Lord had to remove that spirit off you and rebuild your mind.
Yeah. And like the Zaquan just said, if you was in the military and you get out, he said the Lord gonna take care of you, because the Lord says certain things grieve his heart, and a man, one thing that grieves the Most High's heart is a man of war that suffer poverty, man. So the Lord ain't gonna allow us to suffer poverty. You come serve Yahweh Shai, he not gonna allow you to suffer poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts, man.
It's a way. He's gonna make a way out for you. Hey, this brother's a living example of that. Well, both of us.
Both of you too. What the fuck?
D-Nash, a lot of brothers.
Right.
A lot of brothers that served time in this man's military, and we got out, and the Lord took care of us, bro. So don't think that just because you get out the military, oh man, I ain't got no more benefits. I ain't got no. Hey, wait a minute, man. The Lord gonna take care of us, man. Can I finish reading this real quick?
Hell yeah, brother.
It says, and the things that, verse 2, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. That thou
I was going to say that's what the apostles and elders been doing, and that's the position we're in right now under them. The same thing to faithful men.
Yep.
You know,
to teach others also.
Yep.
So it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. Right?
Yep.
Yahweh Shai chose us to be soldiers, and what? If we soldiers, that means we in the military.
Yep.
That's why
the real military, man.
Yep. The one that counts. Right? And the benefits.
Shai is a spiritual army.
Yep. What'd you say, Zaquan?
Yahweh Shai's spiritual army, the tabernacle of David.
That's right. That word for soldier in the Greek is strata oligo. Strata lageo. It says to gather or collect an army to enlist soldiers of the commander.
You have to be part of the elect. Those souls have been predestinated, preordained.
Yeah. And Cornelius was he was in Esau's military as an Italian Roman soldier in the Italian band.
Italian band.
But he turned to Yahweh Shai, man.
Exactly. Yeah, and there was some Roman soldiers that followed Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah. They got healed up and everything. His servant got healed. His servant wasn't even in. He said, I command 100 soldiers. He said, and if I tell that soldier to go here, he go there. He said, can you do the same thing for my servant? He's not here right now. And right then and there, Yahweh Shai said, there's nobody with greater faith than this man in Israel, in all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And he's a soldier.
See?
Right? You know
so those are the examples right there that these people is going to come back today.
Well, they're here today, and they're gonna come back today. So going back to so that's what that means. Like we're in the military. That's why, like I was about to say, starting with Apostle Hart and all the rest of the apostles and the bishop elders and the brothers on down, we have order over here. We have order in this military over here, and we all throughout our different brigades, which would be consist of the different states, right? And then you got the units would be each different camp. But we got the same order. We take orders over here. We don't just do our own thing.
Nope.
Right?
That's not even biblical, man. No, even biblical. Real quick, Salaki, the Lord have standards for our women.
Yeah.
Women supposed to adorn themselves in modest apparel. Yeah. Know that. You women to do that shit for Esau's military. Yeah. But so you women gonna be in order too.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. So the Lord, we got dress codes here. We got
we ain't sagging our fucking pants.
Yeah, we got facial hair standards over here. Every Israelite man needs to have a full beard on his or have a beard on his face. If
you can grow it.
If you can grow the beard, get your beard on your face. You ain't allowed to cut your beard, mar your beard up.
Dietary laws, the dietary laws. You Jake still eating that? They be having steak and lobster night. I remember that shit.
I remember that
you can't eat that, bro.
Surf and turf. Surf and turf, yeah.
You can't. And it's true, man. When you get that, that's when Operation Enduring Freedom, we went into Iraq.
It's like the last meal. They give you the last meal. Just in case you die. You go out with the dead man's meal.
Yeah.
We all got the look,
we got the steak and lobster.
Military. It's the same shit.
Same shit.
One of the bros said, Khan, I can't grow my beard. He said, I can't grow a beard, but don't cut what I can't grow. This is true, brother.
Yeah, that's all good.
And it's not just your beard, your hair too. You ain't allowed to have dreads. Like in the Muslim, you ain't allowed to have dreads no more. You ain't allowed to line your shit up. Your shit up there. You know
we read that in the law earlier.
But not in Yahweh Shai's army.
Hell no. So standards in life, period. America pushed this all do as thou wilt spirit, fucking Fruity Poos and fucking shit, man. Southern pumpkins, man.
Yeah,
shit. That's what like the fucking niggas became. Southern pumpkins, man.
Shit like this right here.
Like goddamn.
Shit like like this. You had soldiers wearing fucking pumps.
Yeah, and
grown ass men. So these are military men.
Men's in dresses and shit.
Wearing
fuck out of here. That's what he said.
He had to say this is over. These days is over. You know what I mean?
That's right? From the Obama administration.
These are officers. These are people that's officers in
fuck out of here, man. It's over. The Lord has laid a snare for this place, man.
Like what purpose does it serve? look, he's a captain with women's shoes on. He's a captains, a colonels with red pumps on, right?
Yeah, man.
ROTC high heels scandal, Valdosta flag protest. Yeah, it's just going off, man. Yeah, and that shows you that this man's military is weak, and that's why I said when this thing go down, that even the strong men, they're gonna have their hands in between their legs like a woman
Right.
developed with a child.
Right. I got one real quick. Jeremiah 50:24. It says, I've laid a snare for thee. and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware.
Yeah.
Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh by Shem Yahushai.
Yep.
Your Lord had opened his armory and brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, the God of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans, which is going to lead to nuclear war, man. But the Lord laid a snare, a trap for this fucking place. It cannot be healed. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, so
The whole system about to go digital, martial law, MOTB.
Yep.
Time to repent. That's what we start on Romans 13.
Yep.
If you're part of the elect, man.
Yep. Trump talking about you can't say the N-word. Well, we gonna say the N-word. Nuclear.
He says two types of N-words.
Yep. You can't say nigga and you can't say nuclear. Well, you can say we had a Great Millstone. We say both. Niggas and nuclear. It's about to get nuclear,
nuclear, nigga.
Straight up. I wish I could title the lesson that. It's about to get nuclear. It's about to get nuclear. You brothers can do it. It's about to get nuclear, nigga.
It's about to get nuclear, niggas.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
Fuck out of here. This shit's over, man.
It's over. You can not say it all you want, but the armory belongs to the Lord. Those nuclear missiles, the Lord, he said he put the spirit on the smith that blow up the coals in the fire. He put that spirit on these different nuclear scientists to create the nuclear bomb. So y'all can talk about the atom bomb. You talk about Nagasaki and what is it? Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yep.
Those are atomic bombs. Those wasn't nuclear bombs.
Nope.
Those are atomic bombs. So nuclear bombs is about to get real out here.
Yeah. You got the hypersonic missiles.
Yeah, supersonic.
Yep. Right. Then you got the Poseidon missiles, which can be shot into the ocean and cause tsunamis.
Yep.
Yo, man, you can look this stuff up. The Israelis, they got something called a Samson option.
Yeah.
If they go down, they're gonna let off their nukes. The Russians have a system called the dead hand system. If they go down, they're gonna let the nukes gonna fucking fly regardless, man.
Yep. So the Samson option is Israel's deterrent strategy of massive retaliation with nuclear weapons as a last resort against a country whose military has invaded and or destroyed much of Israel. Commentators also have employed the term to refer to situations where non-nuclear, non-Israeli actors have threatened conventional weapons retaliation. So they say they're gonna blow the whole thing. So Esau's last resort is to blow the whole thing up, and we already know that the state of Israel is going to be hit with nuclear missiles because it's in the scriptures, and it's going to be invaded by the Russian armies and by the Persian army, aka the Iranian armies, along with Libya, along with Togomar, Turkey.
Man,
It's in Gomer. They coming in, and China put China in there too. So they say, you know what? When they see the whole thing being overrun, they're just gonna say, "Fuck it, blow it up." Well, guess what? That's the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, because the state of Israel has to be destroyed because of all the wickedness, and the fire is going to hit it and cleanse the land, but it's going to be rebuilt back up, unlike America. Right? You got something called mutually assured destruction.
Yep,
that's going to happen.
You go look up all the dead hand, please. Well, I'm gonna read this. Look up the Russian dead hand. Show Jake, because Jake don't want to look it up. We'll pull it up for you. Things a fucking joke, man.
So
we'll pull it up for you.
So the dead hand, also known as perimeter or perimeter system, is an automatic or semi-automatic nuclear weapons control system similar to the concept of the American ANDRC-8 emergency rocket communication system that was constructed by the Soviet Union. The system remains in use in post-Soviet Russian Federation. An example of a failed deadly, mutually assured destruction deterrent it can initiate the launch of the Russian intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs) by sending a pre-entered highest authority order from the General Staff of the Armed Forces, the Strategic Missile Force Management, to command posts in individual silos if a nuclear strike is detected by seismic light, radioactivity, and pressure sensors, even with the commanding elements fully destroyed by most accounts. It is normally switched off and is supposed to be activated during times of crisis. However, in 2009, it was said to remain fully functional and able to serve its purpose when needed.
Yep.
It says the concept appeared in an alternative system for all units armed with nuclear weapons. It was meant to back up communication systems in case the key components of the Kesbek command system and a link of the strategic missile forces are destroyed by deception first strike. So
Right.
you're
They
done.
must be gonna fly. If they get hit, that's pretty much saying you could go and you got videos on it.
Yeah.
If they get hit and their leaders get taken out because they have, different codes and different mechanisms they got to do to prevent them nukes from flying, and nobody stops it, their nuclear weapons are going to fly.
Yep.
And the Lord is in control of all of that, man. Then you have to deal with Yahweh Shai and the angelic forces super over fucking kill.
Yep.
There's you motherfuckers, man. I want to stay in that shit, hand joint in hand. You're a cook.
Yahweh Shai gonna turn you into dust like Thanos.
That's like them niggas, man.
You're gonna Thanos your ass, man. He gonna get you. He gonna hit you with the snap, and you're gonna turn into dust and smoke. That's it.
Punk ass shit, man. Punk ass shit. Let me get Zephaniah 1 real quick, bro. At 14, it says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly." Things are moving fast, extremely fast, bros. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. The mighty men of Esau's military, all these so-called tough guys and UFC fighters, they're gonna be crying bitterly. Okay. That day, verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, bro. Come on, go ahead, brother.
all you people that think that the day of the Lord is sunshine and roses and a white man come out of the sky with his hands open, you sorely mistaken. It said what? A day of wrath, a day of trouble, distress, a day of wasteness, desolation, a day of darkness, gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Darkness
is coming, and those clouds, those thick darkness come from them nuclear missiles when they explode over the top of the atmosphere, and it's going to explode over any major city, and that fire is going to come down, right? And that's it. You got somebody named the Most High and his son are child molesters. How you even find our page, right? You see the viewership go up to 40 something. Here come the scoffers, man. You get the hell out.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We're not gonna do anything. The Lord is, bro.
That's right.
This is the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. So whoever you are, agent, whatever, you through too.
You out of here.
You out of here, because behind the scenes, you guys are you're pedophiles, man.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. We know. Shut the fuck up. Where's the Epstein's files, nigga?
Yeah. Why you ain't
Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the
like
fuck up. You eat myself. Fucking joke. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Men of the Lord ain't scared of that shit. You're a bunch of pedophiles. And you drink adrenochrome, man.
Yep.
You niggas is sick and vile.
Wow. You the vile.
So the Lord got his men out here on your ass now. That's the Lord is on us, man. Y'all about to see me outside, got his spirit on his men.
That's right.
Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, you died for the war. Smelly Butler wrote a book, War is a Racket. Go read that shit, you punk bitch.
We ain't talking about something.
You fight for the bankers, the international banking families, you punk ass bitches. How about that?
You talking about
What you know about the Rothschilds and all that, man?
That's right.
People, we know, we read our stuff, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Hell up out of here.
It's easy to try to project what y'all really doing. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, is not no goddamn child molester. They don't do no.
Yeah.
That's wicked. That's sin and iniquity. Esau is the man of sin and iniquity. Go on his page. Go on Chuck Schumer page. Go on Donald Trump page. Go on Pete Hegseth page. Them the ones that's really doing that wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? Who cares if anybody? The guy asks, so y'all gonna say that the Most High is gonna laugh at the families of the people who died, you fucking
Yeah,
right.
yeah, he laughs, man.
You ain't supposed to be in that fucking military. You're an idiot. You died for nothing. You didn't die for no righteous cause. None of these wars has ever been fought. America has been here for almost 250 years. And
Yep.
for the majority of its existence, it's been at war. And none of those wars were righteous wars. None of them. From the Indian Wars, those are wicked wars. To the Civil
Hell
War,
yeah, man.
a wicked war. The Revolutionary War, a wicked war. World War I, World War II, World War III. All those are wicked wars.
Yeah,
None
brothers.
of them-
Excuse my language, brothers. Slakia, brothers. Slakia. Yeah, because these people, they're hypocrites. Everybody, all these scoffers and they're hypocrites. They're just demonic entities, man.
Yeah,
But everybody's about to feel this real soon.
that's right.
Shit about to change, man.
That's right.
Shit about to be heavy out here.
That's right. So if you in this man's military and you don't
Get
take
out.
his message, you're gonna die. Right? It ain't gonna be no burial for you. It ain't gonna be no memorial for you. No, none of that shit they did for Captain Kirk. They ain't gonna do that for you. You're just gonna be over there and you're gonna wait for the super elite to come past your body and bury you. That's it.
Box me up and ship me home.
Yeah, it ain't coming. Ain't gonna be no home. Ain't gonna be no home to come to.
Oh my gosh.
So, if you ain't got, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got this finishes off, then we good, bro. It's Zephaniah 1:15. Hey, Slakia for that little rant, brother. Slakia.
That's all good. No, that's all good.
It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, man. That's from the nuclear missiles. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities. That's why they want to build that so-called Golden Dome
Yep.
over the United States.
Yep.
That's why, because he just said, "Oh, Russian has threatened us," and it said that there's two N words, like the brother said. Russian has threatened recently, 48 hours, United States, and they mentioned the N word, suckers.
Yep.
Fuck out of here. We up on stuff. We are the true watchmen of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
And we coming in the spirit of prophecy,
Yep.
speaking in code.
Ain't
like-
nothing you can do to return.
Nothing you can do. You can't stop this, man. We get assassinated, apprehended. Someone's gonna get spiritual power. This is gonna happen.
Yep. Yep. No matter how you shake it, no matter how you stir it up, America is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire.
Yep.
America is the so-called white man, starting with the super elite, is going into captivity, along
Right.
with the rest of the nations. The world is going into the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. A righteous rulership is coming to this place. Nothing you can do to stop it. You can take every last one of us out. It's still not going to stop the prophecy. The only thing it's going to do, you can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. It's just going to push the truth. If you turn off the YouTube to Day of Tomorrow, the word is already out there. If you turn off the YouTube the day of tomorrow, the elect still are going to be waking up. So there's nothing you can do to stop it. Right?
Yep.
All you can do is play your part that the Lord has given you. The Lord has given you Edomites the part of the loser and the elect the part of the winners.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. It says a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities, against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust and their flesh as dung. My goodness, man. Not this, huh?
Can I read that real quick in the AMP?
Yes. Yeah, man.
In the AMP, I will bring distress on men so that they will walk like the blind, unable to find a way of escape. Because they have sinned against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, their blood will be poured out like dust and trampled underfoot, and their flesh like dung. So it's gonna be everywhere. Like, you know how shit is.
That is
everywhere.
not light, man. That is not. Yo,
Like, God damn, all these dead bodies everywhere.
yo,
Yep.
yo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So verse 18, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them. So you're going into that whole digital currency thing,
Mhm.
going to that MOTB. This is not going to happen until the MOTB system gets set up. So if you outside the temple of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're going to take the the CHIP, and you through.
Yep.
2/3 of our people, they have to fulfill a lot. And a lot of our people are going to get judged, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, they know the majority of the American people are stupid, man. The people don't read, don't study. You're under heavy mind control.
Yeah.
So we're the glitch in the matrix, the prophets, the 144,000 Lord will, the elect. We're the glitch in that matrix. So we, surrounded by these agents and all that stuff. Even these lost souls, or they're just portals for demons, scoffers and all that shit. Because this whole system, this whole society has reached its end, an end of an age. You see? Verse 18, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured. The whole land. What land is that? America. And the land of Israel is going to get touched, going to get blown up out of here.
Yep.
This nuclear destruction is going to cause the whole planet to rock to and fro like a drunkard, man. You're like, man, the fuck is going to reconstruct the earth. The earth is about to be cleansed, man. You understand? It's a very serious. Then you deal with a nuclear winter and all that stuff. The elites are going to be in their bunkers. Yeah. Heavy. This is heavy stuff. So the body of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because we finally figure out who the real king of terror, what's really going on out here. How cheer, like Jay like to say.
Yeah, like my man Uncasa from the Diplomats album said, what's really, 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 really good.
Good. We got the good news, man. Right? So the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, his anger, his rage, his righteous indignation, bros.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all of them that dwell in the land. 1 hour.
Yeah.
That's the speedy riddance. Then you have Yahweh shining the angels, zip zapping. Then you have tsunamis to deal with.
Earthquakes, fire.
The fuck you think we scared of this, man? We fear the Lord, man.
A good documentary to watch is it's on YouTube. It's called the final chapter. Narrated by Christopher Plummer. I believe his name is Christopher Plummer. If anything, I'll repost it on my page. But it's like a 4 or 5 part series. It lets you know what happens when nuclear missiles hit, and how, like, even because like a lot of cities, they have oil refineries, right? Those little big balls that you see in different places. Well, guess what? He said that those things will explode, and there will be like mini nuclear missiles. So not only do you have the nuclear missiles, the actual nuclear missiles, but those different refineries that's located in these major cities, they're going to turn into mini nuclear missiles themselves. Shards of glass turning into missile projectiles, right? Metal, steel, melting. You're done out here.
Damn.
So America, and then you still got Yosemite Park out there in California or somewhere near California. You got that shit. That's like a volcano in itself. That shit gonna shake and blow up.
Yeah, they got that fault line out here.
Yeah, the San Andreas fault line.
Come on, man. We know what we're talking, brothers. We good. These words are faithful and true.
Yeah.
Give them. Look, man. Lord, will we make it, man?
That's right, Lord. Will we make it? And in NLT it says, your silver and gold will not save you on the day of Yahweh Yahweh Shai's anger. For the whole land will be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. He will make a terrifying end of all the people on earth. Just like he did with the water, that was a terrifying end for all them people. Now the whole earth is not going to be devoured by fire.
Right.
Because of all those cataclysmic events, because of the nuclear destruction, remind you, America is not just a country, it's a continent. North America, this is a continent. And a whole piece of a continent is going to be blown to shit. So that's going to tear up the earth. That's going to tear up all. It's going to be
tectonic plates.
Yep.
Earth, things going to shift. It's going to move.
Yep. And then you're going to have tsunamis happening.
Yeah.
Tsunamis and floods going to be happening. The global markets are going to be destroyed. The global trade markets are going to be destroyed.
Your money ain't going to mean shit. Your money, everything you people hoarded on this life that you thought it was valuable, it's not going to mean shit.
It ain't going to mean shit. It ain't going to deliver you that day. All global economics is going to stop. All global trade going to stop. all global exports and imports going to stop. It's going to grind to a halt. So, you know, ain't going to be no more supermarkets open. Ain't going to be no more food, no places where you can get fresh, nothing. And on top of that, it's going to be warlords, man. Some of these countries that's not hit, the warlords going to raise up and try to, and there's going to be a lot of shit happening on the earth, and it's going to be bad for all those that's here. That's why the only way out is up through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Hell yeah, bro. Powerful, man.
Yeah. So
Powerful, bro.
that's all I had, big bro.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Hey, yo.
Yeah, heavy. That's a heavy lesson, man.
Hope you're edified, man.
So, you know, y'all see the title of the lesson, Jake that's in the military, get out while you still can, because if you don't, it's over for you, man.
Yeah, man.
So I ain't got
praise y'all by Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
It closes out, Zaquan.
Hey, giving all praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakah Quadash Rakate Yahweh Rakate Yahweh Shai Rakate Yahweh Rakate Yahweh Shai and Shalom, Makion.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.